And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is February 7th, 2026. My name is Mommy Ann on the go in all other social media platforms. And I'm also live in my business page, which is Mommy Ann on the go. And I am live in my personal page, Anne Marie Empanado Wilson. Hello, kumusta, kumusta, kumusta? We are back on another interview. This is a series of successful people interview coming from my business. So I titled this Redefining Success. These are teachers that are making the move in really earning online. So I'm very happy that I have another special guest for today. I'm not gonna hold you long. Please help me welcome. This is teacher Christina.
Hi, great evening, everybody.
Hello, hello. How are you today?
I am good. How are you doing?
I am good. I am great. I'm actually just enjoying my Saturday. My daughter has her dance competition yesterday and today. And yes, and tomorrow. So today we don't have any. So I'm just happy that I was just chilling at home and then waiting for this interview. So I'm feeling good. How about yourself? What have you been
I'm
doing
feeling
lately?
great. It has been a busy day for me, up and around, getting my son some stuff for his upcoming track meet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a very busy mom day, but we're here.
We love it.
Thank
We
you
love
so
it.
much
True. We
for
love it to be busy.
inviting me to this platform.
Thank you for saying yes. I am just back to interviewing and I have the need, I feel the need to be interviewing all these teachers because at one point I told myself, I said, where are my teacher friends in the business? How come they're so busy? And then when I look into our group and I said, oh, there's a bunch of us. Okay, let's do this interview. So, first things first, I know we've already said that, we're busy, mom, but who is Christina and what's your success story?
All right. So again, my name is Christina Shaw. I am a teacher by profession for over 12 years now in the elementary. I currently teach grade three math and science. I'm a mom of two. I am happily married. I'm a woman of God. I am a Jamaican living in the United States currently. And, prior to coming here, I've been here 4 years now.
Mhm.
And prior to coming here, we were experiencing, well, I was experiencing a lot of difficulty in terms of making ends meet in Jamaica as a teacher. I mean, the teacher's cry is just a global cry, it's everywhere
Mhm.
in terms of finances, right? And so it was really difficult. And so, I wanted a change of environment, a change of scenery. And so I came upon this program for international teachers
Mhm.
from Jamaica here in search of a better life, in search of a better standard of living and everything. But little did I know that soon after coming to the United States, that I would pretty much fall right back into
Oh,
the routine of what
yeah,
I was experiencing in Jamaica, still living the paycheck to paycheck cycle, just getting up, going to work,
yeah,
paying the bills, and then it starts all over again.
that's
And
right.
so I saw the need for additional income. I was like, it cannot be that I am in the United States and I'm still living
Yeah.
like I was living back home.
Mhm.
So I was like, no, I have to do something. And
Right.
so that is when I saw my coach on Facebook talking about this business opportunity. Coach Jody Lewis is my sponsor. And
Right.
so I saw her talking about this and sharing her experience of how, she came here as a caregiver, being a CNA for about 15 years. And then
Mhm.
shortly after coming into this business opportunity, she was able to retire 2.5 years later. And
Wow.
now she's at home, retired and enjoying herself because of this business opportunity. And so I was like, okay, that sounds like what I am craving. That sounds like something that I've been looking for. And
Mhm.
so I went ahead and I got the business started. I got the information, I got started right away. And fast forward, 1 year and 1 month in,
Wow.
and it has been an incredible journey so far.
Wow, that's really amazing. And I tell you, we have we almost have the same storyline. I have I'm a child of God. I have a loving husband. I have two kids. I'm a very busy mom, and I also came here in United States on an international teacher visa. So amazing, amazing. I was just like, wow. And we are in the same business, obviously. But before I move on, we had 9 viewers. Oh my goodness, this is really amazing. Share this live stream. We have business partners. We have Coach PB and Josh in here. Thank you. We have our business partner in New York, Vanji. We also have yes, hello, hello, and Coach Gemma watching all the way from Texas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, oh my goodness, as what I've said, I could relate to you. I felt like after 13 years, because I came here in 2008, after 13 years of teaching, why do I still feel like I'm strapped? I'm stuck. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and you're just like you. I just felt so blessed that I have found this business 5 years ago, but I retired last 2024 though at the age of 41. So now I'm enjoying this time freedom, and I tell you, I would not have been if I did not take action, because really there's a lot of opportunities here in America, but it's up for us to really grab into that and be successful at it. So my next question to you is that I know as teachers and immigrant, we have skill sets that we brought in the business, but do you really believe that we had advantages in entrepreneurship?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Because stepping into the entrepreneur field,
Mm-hmm.
it required a completely different version of me. And
Mm.
so I had to just take off many aspects of my teacher hat
Mm.
and jump into this role. And so, I always say, even to my business partners, that your role as a CEO, your role as a business owner, your role as an entrepreneur is completely different from an employee. And so you can't think like an employee anymore, because you're not. You are the owner of your business and you call the shots, you control everything. And
That's
so
right.
it does require a different skill set, it does require a different mindset,
Mm-hmm.
and so on. And so for this past, and I mean, I was in a network marketing online business before this one, but it was a typical network marketing where you had to be
Mm-hmm.
calling people and all of these and reaching out to, and I didn't like that, because I'm an introvert at heart, and so I really didn't like building lists and calling people and bugging people. And so when I found this opportunity and I realized that, listen, this works completely on attraction marketing. I don't have to be calling anybody. I just have to show up on social media, be myself, authentic, just me, and it attracts who it needs to attract, and we go with it. I was like, yeah, this is perfect for me. And
That's
so,
right.
I ran with it. I delved deep into reading and the podcast and all of that to change my mind shift, to prepare me for the version of me that is
That's
required for this business.
Oh my goodness, you put that correctly. You're right. For me, I felt like there were advantages because we can really talk about this business. But you're right. We come into this business without any business. Me myself, I didn't have any business background, but we have to take out all of the other things that we've learned from other places and really zone into what we have. We have a very elite training program, and as a matter of fact, our coaches and mentor and those that were ahead of us have already been gone long, far, successful in what they do. All we have to do is really copy them, make it our own, and be successful in our own fields as well in this business. Now, I would say if you are just going to believe that you will be successful in this business, you will. But the harder
Yes.
part is for us to start. Good thing with you and me, we just believe that this is really for us. But as a coach myself, and I'll be 5 years in this business, what I knew is like it's really hard for some people to really grasp that this business is for them. And they would always say, oh, this business is not for me. What do you usually tell them?
Um, when people, because for me, when people normally say to me, I don't think this business for me, I look at is, I don't really look at it as a no. It's just an objection or an excuse to say, I
Right, right.
can't do this. But then I usually highlight the diverse type of population that we have in this business opportunity. So if you think that you are not qualified, you don't need qualification. If you think you're too old, there are people who are older than you in this business. If you think you are not tech savvy, there are people in here who have never even owned a social media account before they came into this business. So
Mhm.
I'm like, for any type of business, for any excuse that you can come up with thinking that it's not for you, there's somebody in this community that was just like you, and they came in and they're dominating this business. So don't use an excuse. Don't say you're an introvert. I'm an introvert. I'm in this business.
Mhm.
And you, from any professional background, or even if you don't have a professional background, you can
Mhm.
come in this business and you can truly be successful because we have so much evidence of this within our community. We're just ordinary people, just like you, just like everybody else. We're ordinary people searching for a better life for ourselves and our families. And if we can do it, then pretty much anybody can do it.
I totally agree with that. And you mentioned also there were already a lot of successful business partners that are in here, but we want to be truly transparent to our audience. There are other days, some days also that we don't feel like this is working for us. We change our mindset, but I do believe that consistency is the key. If we just keep on doing the same
Definitely.
thing that those successful people were already doing, we could also be successful. But how do you stay consistent though when the results sometimes you're like, oh, I wanted to be in this rank, but it's not happening right now? How do you show up anyway?
You know, I have two reasons for showing up. One is my why. I have a
Mm,
very strong why, and my why is not limited to just one thing because I have my kids are my why, but I also, this is my exit ticket out the classroom because I don't want to stay in the classroom for a very long time.
mhm.
Teaching has changed a lot over the years.
Oh yeah.
And so, what it is now is not what it used to be. And
Oh yeah.
so,
Mm-hmm.
my passion for teaching is somewhat dwindling because of the changes that have been taking place over time. And
Mm-hmm.
so that is also a push for me to exit. And so this is my exit strategy. But I also have my family that I want to experience a whole better life, a whole different life. And then as it relates to consistency, we've always heard that story about the Chinese bamboo tree. And
Mm-hmm.
that for 5 years, when after that seed is planted, for 5 years, there's no shoot. You don't see anything, but there's growth taking place underneath
Yeah.
under the soil. It's spreading and it's building strong roots. And
Mm-hmm.
then when after 5 years, when it finally shoots, within 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
it's gone so very high, within 3 months of bursting ground. And so I look at it like that and I say, listen, this is me building roots right now. This is me in that stage, in my 5 year stage. But
Mm-hmm.
when I decide to burst ground, it's gonna be exponential growth.
That's really amazing. Thank you for reminding me with that one, because you're right. Some people will just give up if they don't see the results right away. They forgot that there should be an internal growth, which, as a matter of fact, as coach ourselves, as mentors ourselves, it's not just the monetary results that's the gauge for success. I really do believe for us to grow our mindset, for us to really meet people, and others are really introvert, just like what you said, but they have grown into that. If they would count that as a blessing, they would definitely say that they have grown in this business. But it's sad to say also that there are other people that think that, oh, this is a business, it's really good, I'm just going to put in my money and I'm done with it, and they don't see
Oh,
results, that's why they leave. No, you still have to make sure that you're doing the best for yourself. Just like when we're working, if you
yes,
don't clock in at 7 o'clock, then you don't get paid. But sometimes we get
exactly.
so lazy with our business and we're like, oh, it's gonna work for itself. It's really not gonna work for itself. So it,
Yes.
mhm,
And and then before you move to the next question, there are so many stories. And when you look at the very successful millionaires and billionaires, it
mhm,
was not overnight success. They would have worked at it tirelessly for years until
Yes.
they finally reach where they are. I mean, look
Mm.
at Colonel Sanders with KFC. That
Right.
man got over 1,000 no's for his recipe until one person decided to give him a chance at age 65. Look at KFC worldwide. I mean,
Mm.
it's just about you showing up no matter what, even when it looks very dim, gloomy, dark, as if nothing is happening. Something is happening in the darkness. And so
Thank
just stick with it, because giving up never gives you any result.
Definitely. You're right. And I hope those that are listening to us right now, I know there's a few of you in there, and I know some of you will be watching the replay on this. If you're already in the business, just keep on going. But if you are not in the business yet, I tell you, this business is one of the easiest way to get into the business. Because I really do believe, I don't know if you believe with me, Teacher Christina, that America is basically for business. Because
Yes.
with the taxes that we've been paying as employees, definitely we only saw the advantages of being a business owner when we saw that we could tax write off a lot of things because we have a
Mhm.
business. So that's one thing that we wanted to remind you. It's tax season, it's not too late yet. You could
Definitely.
definitely, write off all your expenses in the business, and things like you don't expect that you can, like you have a new computer, cell phone. I do believe I also tax write off my cell phone bills and the things
Mhm.
that I purchase here in the house that's business related, even my new, what do you call this, printer or something like that.
Yes.
So, and the best part are those travels. I love traveling with the business and family. So, with that, also, you could make it into a business tax write off because we are attraction marketing. If you notice, Miss Christina and I, we don't promote products here. Definitely, we promote our lifestyle because that's what's really happening. We're happier with the business that we have. However, I know there are other moms in there that are very busy. There are teachers. Oh my goodness. If back then I could just remember a Sunday night, I'm already preparing for my activities, my lesson plans. And the crazy part is when you, just like what you said, gone are the days when teaching was just teaching. There are other things on top of teaching. So others would even say they're not tech savvy. They're not good enough for this business. What could you tell them? The busy moms, the teachers, and those that are not confident of themselves. What could you tell them?
One of the features that I love so very much about this business
Mm-hmm.
is the flexibility that it offers along with the automated system that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are like me, you're a busy mom, you may be a teacher, and even if you're not really tech savvy, with this flexibility that we have, I mean, we can work this business in very few pockets of time, a 15-minute here, a 10-minute there. And it makes these little times that you put in creates big results eventually if you stay consistent with it. And so, even with the automated system that we have in place, this is an automated business that is working even when you're not present. While
True.
you're on your 9 to 5, your system is working for you. While you are sleeping, it is working for you. While you're doing laundry or cooking or shopping or you name whatever it is that you are doing, you have a business in the background that is always working 24/7. It is up and running for you. And so you don't have to be present like a 9 to 5. It's not something that you're clocking into. It's not another job that you have to be present there all the time on your phone to earn in this opportunity. And so if you're busy, if that's your cry, that you are busy and you're already strapped for time with so many activities, listen, this is the opportunity for you, because with the flexibility, with the convenience of working this business anywhere at any time at your own convenience, you're set, you're good to go.
Definitely. I could always remember when I was teaching special needs kids, right? And I have to be like watching them all the time. But I also have bathroom breaks. That's when I actually just take a look into, you're right, we have an automated system, but some questions are very personal and you really have to answer them.
Yes.
That's when I check on them. Plus, gone are the days when I would just chit chat over lunch. What I do is I'll just focus on my business. Definitely there's really gonna be pockets of time that you could use now your time is much more valuable with this business, and because of you put in more time with your business, you definitely will be able to see success. And what I'm about to show you, this is a very quick 30-second clip of some of my business partners that have already been seeing success in the business.
We are global, and I am very happy and very grateful that you are here with us today. For those of you who's aiming, who's wanting, who's really needing to get that work for yourself, and you wanted to be your own boss. For those of you who wondered how to crack this online world and how to, earn from this. And for those of you who are looking for extra ways and extra income, you are 1000% on the right place.
You are 1000% on the right place. And if you are one of our business partners and are watching right now, just like Jamila, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, Banji, thank you. And thank you for tagging your future business partner, as well as Rochelle Barrera is watching us in here. Definitely, there's always going to be a place for you to grow in this business, and a time for you to also be successful in this business if you're just going to believe in yourself. Now, one last quick question, Teacher Christina. If you are going to start over again, like, I know we did not come in this business as perfect as we want, but the things that we know now, you wish we could have applied it at an earlier time in our business. What would you have done differently in the first 30 days?
Hmm. My first 30 days. Let me see, because I jumped right in.
Oh, you know what? You and
Um,
me, same. I had my website in 2 days. I was just like training, finish. Website the
yes,
third day. I was just so fast. So
yeah, I really fast forward and jumped right in within the first 30 days that I joined doing my training and all of that. Um, but I might say being a bit more intentional with income producing activities. So
mm,
even though I may have been busy in my training, um, maybe implementing it very much sooner
mhm.
than when I did. But I really jumped in very early, and so on. But I would encourage anybody, that is coming in, or if you're new to it, within your first 30 days, be very intentional about what you do with that 30 days. Do what you need to do in terms of the training, but go ahead and hit the ground running in terms of getting your business out there and getting people exposed to it to see that there is an opportunity out there that can truly transform their lives if they allow it.
I love that. I might want to ask that question to myself too, because just like you, I jump in right to it. I have my website. I think the only thing that I should have tried, because I know I was just stuck into one platform. I was just into Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. I wish I would have tried YouTube, Instagram. I would have been mastered to it also, because I just felt like, oh, because my leaders are doing Facebook, I was only doing ads in Facebook. So I wish I would have done the other platforms also. But guess what? Things happen for a reason. Those are just the things we would have done if we would do this over again. And I will do this over again in a heartbeat, because I know I would not
Definitely.
have met the right people, the amazing people in here. I would not have met you if I did not start this business. So, as what I've said, last but not the least, but just tell us if, those that are not here and those that are here, what can you tell them?
If you're watching this and you may be in a situation like Coach Ann, or you may be in a situation like I was in, where you were just working and stuck in that 9 to 5 routine of paycheck to paycheck living. Or it could be that you are in a very good job, but you don't have any time.
Mm,
You're strapped for time. There's no time freedom, and you really crave more time with your family, or you really crave time to live life on your terms, then
mhm.
check out this online business opportunity, because we are teachers. It's not limited to teachers, right?
Yes.
This is for anybody out there
Mhm,
who is really interested in transforming their lives, living life on their own terms, really controlling how you live your life. Then check out this opportunity and see how it can truly transform your life, because we are here as ordinary people who are living extraordinary lives because of this business opportunity. And so we offer flexibility, we offer convenience, we
Yeah.
offer automation, we offer so much multiple streams of income. And I mean, if you reach to that stage, you even unlock what we call residual income.
Yes.
There's so much to this business opportunity, passive income where you're earning without being present. And so position yourself, step out of your comfort zone, go into something that feels uncomfortable at first, but can truly, truly give you the life that you truly desire. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If we can do it, you definitely can do it too.
I truly agree with that. And I would just want to add that generational wealth that we can pass on to our kids. Again, this is not
Definitely.
just for teachers, this is not just for the other employees and other professionals, but I would just like to remind you when I retired on my 20 years of teaching, I was not able to pass on that 20 years to my kid. I was not able to say, hey, go to the school that I was teaching, you'll be earning 100,000 there. No. No employment can pass on their employment and even their experiences to their kids, but the business that we have, we will just rename our accounts, and that account will go to the kids over. And not just that, the kids see us how we work in this business and how amazing we talk to people because we are a people business. I bet they would love this business and would love to continue this for themselves as well.
Yep.
So
And
thank
coach, and that
you.
that is a very powerful component
Yes.
of it, this legacy component. And I'm happy that you actually shared it. You know
Mhm.
that no job offers you this. The
Def-
moment you leave your job or you die, that's where your paycheck ends. But this
yes.
opportunity really and truly gives you this is living, giving back to your kids even from the grave. And
Yes.
so it's a powerful generational strategy for leaving a legacy, guys, for your family.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I have found this business and I have found you and I've found our community. Thank you so much again, Teacher Christina. I hope to be seeing you in our future in person meetups. Just a
Yep,
shameless plug
definitely.
if yeah, if you are in America or in other parts of the world, we will have our Gather and Grow on June 2026, and I'll be hosting that. We also will have our CEOs as our speakers. We have speakers from Canada, from Australia, from the US, and a lot of business partners will be going that way. The VIP tickets are very limited. So if you have not bought that one yet, go check out our website. You already know where to find the tickets. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much again, Teacher Christina. And to those that are watching, thank you so much for your time. Let me see, who did I not shout out really
Thank
quickly?
you.
And
Thank
thank
you
you for
so much for having
watching.
me.
I know Chantel, Jamila, and Vanji. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you when I see you. God bless. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so